Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. How are you today? Alright, I hope you are all well. So, today we are going to talk about self-introduction. The answer to that dread question like, please tell me about yourself. And now, to some of you, this topic may seem very basic, but learning to introduce yourself properly is incredibly important. You may introduce yourself in your English class or in the job interview, so you need to be prepared. Let's start by exploring why self-introduction is important. Self-introduction is not only about telling others who we are, but also a way to build a good relationship. When we can convey to our information clearly, we open the door for more effective communication. Now, let's go over the important components of self-introduction. For number one is greetings. The very first thing that you will need to say when introducing yourself is a greeting. And now, you can have formal greetings or informal greetings. It depends where you are and the situation you are in. For example, in the formal greetings is, hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. These are used depending on when you introduce yourself. So now, let's talk about informal greetings. There are lots of informal greetings such as hi, what's up, or hey, like that. And for number two is asking permission to introduce yourself. For example, let me introduce myself, or I would like to introduce myself, or please allow me to introduce myself. And for number three is starting our full name. For example, my name is Hannah, my full name is Hannah, or I am Hannah. And for number four is stating our nickname. For example, my nickname is, you can call me, or you can use, my friends usually call me, like that. And for number five is stating our age. For example, I am 17 years old, or my age is 17 years old. And for number six is starting place and date of birth. For example, I was born in Jakarta on January 15, 2004. And now, number seven is starting our regional origin. For example, I come from or I am from. Come from implies a little bit more journey. If you want to say when you grew up, you can say, I was born and raised in place name. And for number eight is expressing our address. For example, I live in, I live on, I live at, I live in Garut. I live on Pembangunan Street. And for more specific, I live at Pembangunan Street number 36, Tarogong Kidul, Garut. And for number 9 is expressing our hobbies or interests. For example, my hobbies are, but you can use my hobby is when you only have one hobby, and you can use my hobbies are when you have more than one hobby. And the last one is closing. For example, that's all from me, thank you. Or, that's all from me, thank you for your attention. Now, I will give a brief example of self-introduction. After that, let's practice together. Each of you will have a chance to give a self-introduction and we will give constructive feedback. So, let's go to the example. Hello, good morning. Let me introduce myself. My name is Hannah, but you can call me Anna. I am 17 years old. I was born in Jakarta on November 24, 2003. I am originally from Jakarta, but now I live in Bandung. My hobbies are listening to music and watching movies. I guess that's all from me. Thank you for your attention. Well, that's an example of a self-introduction. Do any of you want to try introducing yourself? Please raise your hand. Oh, so you was born in Surabaya but you grew up in Bandung? I see. Alright, that's good. Thank you. So, thank you all for participating. In this session, we have seen the importance of self-introduction, components, and practice together. Hopefully, this material can help us communicate more effectively in the future. So, that's all for today. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi